Good evening. Let's paint a picture. You are with your friend during the evening and you all want to play a game together, but you're in a really big group. So there's not a lot of game you can play all together. Fortunately, there is at least one game, a really good game. This game is called the Werewolves. I personally played this game multiple times during my language immersion with Symbiotic. My class really liked the game during my English courses. It was really fun, and if you know the rules, you can play it. However, this is a game with a lot of rules, a lot of character, even though the overall game is pretty simple. This is why today I'm going to do a little guide for you, so you can play this game with your friends with the knowledge of some basic rules that you can use. Now, let's begin, shall we? First, let's see the overall rules of the Werewolves. This is a role-playing game. At the beginning of the game, each player receives a card. The card represents the role that they are going to play. Each character belongs to a side with different goals. First, the villagers, or the good guys. Their goal is to find out and kill every werewolf in the village. Then we have the werewolves. They have to kill every villagers without getting caught.
There are two phases in the game. The night, where the werewolves were able to wake up to use their power, and the day where, first, the game master announces who died during the night, and then the remaining players debate and vote to know who they will kill. The choice is made by the majority vote.
Simple villagers.
The simple villager has no power. It seems uninteresting, but don't worry, once you start to learn how to play, all the rules are fun.
The werewolves.
The sneaky werewolves wake up at night when the game master calls them and choose a victim to devour. Their vote must be anonymous to validate the murder.
Cupid.
At the beginning of the game, Cupid chooses two lovers who are bound until the end of the game. If one of the lovers dies, the other will die with him. No matter which side they are, the lovers must end up together.
The fortune teller, also called the psychic.
The fortune teller wakes up every night. She has the power to see the card of a player at each turn. The master of the game is advised to move all the cards, showing only the one requested by the psychic, so that the other players do not know who has been observed.
The Lifesaver.
Each night, the Lifesaver protects one person from the werewolves during this round. He can protect himself, but he cannot protect the same person twice in a row.
The little girl.
The little girl is the only role in the game that is allowed to spy during the werewolf's turn. She has to be very careful because if she is noticed, the werewolves have the right to kill her on the spot. Furthermore, the protection of the Lifesaver doesn't work on her, and she's not allowed to pretend to be a wolf.
The witch.
The witch has two potions, one of life, which allows to resurrect the player, and one of death, which allows to kill another player. Every night, the game master shows her who has been killed by the werewolves and asks her what she wants to do. She answers with a push up to resurrect the victim, push in the middle to do nothing, and push down to kill someone else. If the victim of the werewolves was protected by the Lifesaver, the game master gives her a sign to say that nobody died.
The hunter.
The hunter is very simple. When he dies, he kills someone with him. So, now you know some basic rules that you can use to have some games.
However, you know there's a lot of other rules that they are all fun and that you can discover by your own. I think they're all pretty simple. There is the rules of the game, of course. There is on the internet, you can find some videos like mine. I think that you still can have really some enjoying games, with just those. They are enough, I think. They're really cool, basic, easy to understand. So, have fun with your friends.